Kom op. There we go. Okie dokie, the big white lie. Yes, that's the name of the last level we have to play. Let's say load game, because I already did a few. Hey Tag! Hey True! Nice to see you here. I just saw you and Praise the Sun's stream. Thank you for joining already, guys. As you can see, the case has not been opened and it's totally a new case to me. So I'm hoping I'm gonna finish this case throughout the stream with you guys. Start over? What start over? No, load. Load. Let's load this baby up.
As you've seen, I'm juggling lab work and supervisor duties, so as much as I love field work, I don't always have the luxury of picking my cases, or partners. However, this time, I do. On this case, I want to watch you work. This time, one of our own discovered the body, Dr. Al Robbins. Usually we have to go to the morgue to have the doc talk to us in the presence of a deceased victim. This time, a side alley near his home. We'll take the mobile analysis unit, in case there's any evidence we need to process immediately.
Okie dokie. So I'm not working with anybody today? Ooh. Oh. Hey! Hello Jason, just dropping by to say hi. Hope all goes well. I can't say much. Well, I'm already happy that you're willing to say hi. All that you can see is available to you, and if you want to watch it later on, I'll put it on my YouTube channel so you can always watch it afterwards. Of course you can chat with me then, but Tag, unfortunately I can't stay for too long because of dinner is in the oven. I just burned dinner. You burn a lot of calories without doing anything for it. Ha! Sorry. Wrong joke. Let's go to that crime scene. Look, that's the GMC again. Troke, I'll stay. You're helping me clean out my garage. Oh, well.
Doc Robbins noticed the abandoned vehicle and saw something suspicious, so let's have him fill us in before we process the scene.
I always want to be useful, Troke, so I'm happy to help you clean out. Tag, you made me smile. Ah, and let's hope you won't get burned. But it's true, you can burn a lot of calories. I'm guessing we're gonna talk to Doc. What's up, Doc?
Am I glad to see CSI on the scene? My shift's about to start and I have work to do.
What did you find, Doc?
I was driving past and I noticed this car with its trunk open. We're suspicious by nature in this business, so I took a closer look and saw what appeared to be blood spilling from that crate. So I called in.
Could you make out what was inside the crate?
No, I may not do much field work, but I know enough not to taint the evidence.
Do you recognize the car?
It's a familiar enough model. Wouldn't mind having a ride like this myself, but no, I've never seen it before.
Notice anything else unusual?
Nothing overt. I noticed that the alarm's still set and there are no jimmy marks on the doors.
Did you see anyone else here?
Oh, there's been a parade of witnesses. All rodents.
What time did you get here?
11:43 p.m. Unlike the times I usually give you, that one's exact. I checked my watch.
I think that's all we need, Doc. If we need more...
I know. You know where to find me.
Yes, we do. Okay. Let's grab the keys we found. No prints on the keys. Nope. Unfortunately.
Looks like the area is clean. Nice job being thorough.
Hey Pixie, I gotta do the dishes, but I'll be here. Hey Light! I'm helping a lot of people today. I'm helping people do dishes, clean out garages, burn food in the oven. Woohoo! This is gonna be a great stream, guys. Let's just hope I'll solve the murder as well. Nothing here? Nope. Nothing here. Let's head to the car then. Can we do anything with the car? Registration number. Tag. Oh, a mission then. Very best of luck for the cleanup and the move. Ooh. I hope all goes well, Troke. I hope I'll be a good help for your packing your cases and boxes to move. Okay, let's see what we can do with this car, guys. Nothing here. My mouse isn't changing. Oh.
Looks like the area is clean. Nice job being thorough.
Can we grab this? Nope. What's that? Something's there. Whoa, guys, we found some blood.
We have blood on the fender, but no sign of a hit and run. Body would have left a dent. Possibly unrelated. Could also be roadkill.
Thank you very much, Tag, and I'm glad I'm great help, Troke. I hope it all goes well. I know moving can be quite
No
stressful at
plates.
times.
Could mean it's a new car, or that it was stolen.
Nothing here.
If we have a ditched body and car,
Oh,
why
I
did
see
our
something.
person or persons unknown bother to remove the crate first? Was the body dump interrupted? Or has this crime scene been tampered with?
No. Found a fingerprint, guys. Okay, I'm guessing that's all we're gonna see.
Looks like the area is clean. Nice job being thorough.
Nothing around here. seen this and couldn't do anything with this. Guess I have to go to that crate Doc Robbins was talking about.
Looks like the area is clean. Nice job being thorough.
You're talking about a crate. Am I this blind or am I just not clicking right? That's again that dumb stuff. Oh wait, I'm not clicking right. Let's take a picture of this, shall we? Okay.
Body in the crate. Style and size of shoes indicate a male.
Welcome.
No other blood trails. No nearby pooling. So lack of blood evidence indicates another crime scene, where the body might have been packed for transit.
Okay. Some tire tracks here. Evidence collected. I saw some blood here. Can we collect this already? Yes. Okay. Well, let's see if we can do anything else with the body. Nope. We got the tire tracks. Okay, let's go to the dock so he can get the body. Hey, hi and bye. Thank you for joining. Welcome. We just started this last case called The Big White Lie. Doc found the body and Grissom and I are investigating it. What's the status of your victim?
Once I uncrated him, I found he was an African-American male, mid-50s. And I have fingerprints for you, of course.
Thank you. Always handy. You are more than welcome. How are you all doing? I'm doing very well. I've had a good day so far. I walked almost 20k in steps. Translated, that's almost 15 kilometers. I biked for a bit. I recorded a vlog this morning. I'm playing an awesome game with you guys now, so doing very good. Let's see, what is the cause of death?
2 gunshot wounds to the back of the head, 9 mil, both entering at approximately a 35-degree angle downward and a 0-degree side angle. Markings on the back of the skull indicate a point-blank shooting. Both rounds entered the occipital bone. One exited out through the forehead, the other stayed inside and got around a bit. I have it for you.
So fingerprints and a bullet. Nice. I hope you all are doing okay. I'm really happy to see you all. It's nice to play a game with friends. Okay. Can you determine the time of death?
Based on body temperature, estimated time of death is 7 p.m., about 7 hours ago. Our Vic was not breathing when he was crated up.
Well, Troke, there's kind of a story back to there. I was losing a lot of weight just before my ex filed for divorce. I got medicine then because I got a severe, very severe depression. Those meds made me, and my depression made me want to eat everything except for the couch. So I gained a lot of weight. And I had been working, after a while, I don't want to say I beat my depression, but I got a little bit more control of it. And I started working out to burn some calories, to burn some fat, and I was doing quite okay until COVID hit me. I am autistic. I thrive on having a good routine. COVID hit me, blew away the routine I had. So I started comfort eating again to make myself feel better. So I gained some of the weight, not all of it. And now the gyms will open next Wednesday, and I'm slowly starting to exercise some more, try to snack some less to lose some of that weight again, because I really want to get a more healthy body. Sorry to bother you all with my story, but that's it. I hand pies, sounds good. I think today is catching up on sleep day. Ooh. Dishes are done. I hate dishes. Oh, me too. I always try to leave dishes for an extra day because I'm just alone so nobody notices. Let's see if Doc found any other unusual findings.
The autopsy showed the victim had stomach problems, no ulcer, but he put away more than his share of antacids.
Oh, thank you very much, Druk. Yes, I am hoping to get the gym back in there. I normally went very early, but now I want to start when they open, so I'm hoping it won't be too busy then, so I can get a decent workout before everybody pours in and starts working out as well. It means getting up a little bit earlier, going to bed a little bit earlier, but if I can get some workout done, I think my body will thank me in the end. Sounds like you're heading in the right direction. Yes, I am slowly getting there. It took some mental therapists' help, some medication, and above all as well, time. Let's say that in 2019 according to PlayStation, I've gamed for about 30 to 40 hours. I think this year in January alone I had more than that. Can't you find anything more interesting than that?
Hey, I found the body for you. What more do you want?
Oh, thank you, Light. Yes, there's nothing wrong with sharing the story, but I know some people are coming here for the game, so I don't want to bore you all with my health stuff. Let's see, now the body is out of the box. I think we should go back to the crime scene, because now we can investigate the box. Ah, Christmas already there. Other way around, Cindy. No, I don't want to go to the car, I want to go to that box. That logo. No, nothing with the logo. Ooh, there's something in there.
If this substance is a controlled one, we may have the kind of busted pottery that can lead to a bust.
Okay. Powder found near pottery shards. We've got that. I'm guessing we can take the pottery shards as well. Do I really need the light to shine on the pottery shards to get it? Yep.
Looks like a shard of clay or ceramic.
Okay. Well, we've got some items in our and some trade stuff. So let's get to work, guys and girls, if girls are there. Let's see. Oh, a soda sounds like a great shout. I'm good thanks with those who've just woken up for a nap. Ooh, that's something I missed today, a nap. I've been too active. It almost sounds like you have a co-host. That gives me an idea. Uh-oh. When lights get idea. Troke is an odd one. He loves doing dishes. I still have some over here, Troke, if you want. Sorry. Blood from Finn. Let's go with the blood. Ooh. Did we find victim's DNA? Looks like it's the same.
It matches, but you are matching an unknown against an unknown, so we don't know anything. Always try to match to known samples.
Yes, Chris. Sorry, Chris. I'll probably do it again, Chris. tag. Dinner is calling. Wishing you the best with the stream. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. Have a very good meal tag. If I'm still streaming after you're done with food, don't hesitate to join again if you want to. Thank you for joining. See you later. Totally okay, tag. I'll be mostly these cases take 2 hours, 2.5 hours, so I'll be busy for a bit. And that's not the same. Nope. 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 And nope. Let's try the victim's fingerprints. We can't use them? Guess I have to try it like this. Nope. Can do a search, okay. And let's go back. We have that powdery substance. We need this one for it. Let's search this one.
So it was cocaine at the bottom of that crate.
So what if you stream a puzzle game with a co-host and 2 minds try to solve puzzles? Would be a cool idea. You could always try that. The only puzzle games I have are CSI games, so I'm working on them right now. We found cocaine, guys. Can we do anything?
We've done all we can with that item.
Okay.
We've done all we can with that item. I believe there's more to be done with that item before we can process it.
Okay, I'm probably guessing we have to put it on here. We don't have a match yet. No. We had a car tire thread. Let's see if tire threads. Body tire threads from Ali. Search. It won't let me search. That's boring. Can I check the VIN on here? Owner unknown. Okay, let's see if we can find something. We find something! Results, vehicle owner Gary Melvoy, sorry. Of course it's a GMC, all the cars in this game so far have been GMCs, and I think Nokia has options in this game as well, because all the phones I've seen are Nokias. Sounds like an interesting concept and a good puzzle game. Yes, I know. I checked, by the way, and I think I have that game as well. So maybe someday when I'm drunk enough, I can try it. I mean, you're talking about that game with all the silly puzzles you're doing, right? The one I couldn't get anything of. Let's try one more thing with the DNA. I forgot to do this. Silly me. Come, I dragged you. No. Looks like it.
Looks like it was owned by our PI, Gary Melvoy.
Okay, we found something then. Let's see. Did we do everything with the stuff we had? We still have some pictures.
We've done all we can with that item.
Okay. do with it now? Probably nothing. Okay. Well, I want to talk to Doc for a while. Let's go to Doc. And it's The Witness. Yes, that's the name of the game. I googled it, or I searched it in my PSN store, and I think I did get it with Space Station Plus. I just didn't download it. There's no such thing as can't. I've seen you solve those puzzles, and I was like, what is he doing? Why is he It works? Oh. I'm not sure if those are the kind of puzzles for me. If I'm smart enough. Let's see, does the victim have cocaine in his blood?
Tox shows no traces. I've got nothing new to report on the Vic.
I like the old computer look. I'd love to put a HDTV in an old computer monitor. Well, one thing with the monitors these days is I can lift them by myself. I remember getting my first PC, and I had to get the monitor upstairs to get it into my bedroom because I was living with my parents still. And my god, that monitor was heavy. I think the monitor was heavier than the PC. Fandangly! Hello! Welcome to the stream. Nice of you to join. We're just asking Baz if he has any information on Gary Melvoy. Gary Melvoy is a PI whose DNA and I think who died. we found the body, we found DNA, and the computer matched it to the name Gary Melvoy.
Everybody in the LVPD knows him. Kind of a cop who likes to spout off about justice and then gets caught planting evidence. He wasn't fired from the force, but he quit just in time. A couple of years ago, he went private.
Okay, so it's just his car that we found. Okay. And some of his blood. Any idea where we can find him?
Lives and works out of a rolling office in an RV park. I'll open it up for you.
Guess I was confused for a bit. Hey, we got a new place to go. Verdengli Heil. Lightingale, that's very true. The monitor would be light. Yes. I also remember the first big TV my ex and I bought. My previous ex. We both worked, so we had a double income, so we get a good TV, and it was one of the first widescreen TVs, but it was a glass one. I was so happy to have a boyfriend because I tried to lift that TV and I couldn't get it up in the air. So yes, getting an LCD in it would be a bit lighter. Let's go to the victim's office. Or RV. I remember the big body CTVs with the DVD built-in. I never had one with a built-in DVD. My father and my ex-boyfriend always said don't buy a 2-in-1 because if one dies it becomes unusable. Either you have a DVD you can't watch, or you have a TV there and you can't watch DVDs anymore. So yeah, I always bought separate stuff. Knock,
This
knock.
man may live out of an RV, but his possessions are state of the art.
Okay. Knock knock. I feel like I'm violating here because I'm going through stuff without him knowing. Knock knock, who's there? Well, obviously not the dude. He is the victim. Those guys are confusing me. Why was Brass talking about him like he's still alive? Well, in that case, if he's dead, we can snoop around, of course.
This is very sophisticated surveillance equipment. Is he a PI or an FBI agent?
Ooh. do anything with it? Are there any tapes we can get? Can't really use it. Ooh, nice camera. Let's grab
We
it.
have a thief who leaves a valuable camera behind but takes the memory card. Apparently resale value is not what this thief was after.
That's weird. Okay, can we do anything with the camera? No fingerprints. That's too bad. Ooh.
Not quite. Something similar.
Well, I don't know what kind of desk you guys have, but mine is smooth. It's not paper or ferocious, and it's not wood. You think this is wood? Yep. I thought RVs use light materials. Interesting place to mount the monitors. Mine cat neck ache. Yep. Heck, it was 2006. They didn't worry about those things back then. Oh, we can go further around. Turn around every now and then. There's something. Looks like a phone number with 555 at the beginning. We found a phone number. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can find something else. I have my settings on easy, which mean if my mouse finds something, it will give me a sign. But I already looked at this and there was nothing to do with it. We found a few items. Let's bring them to the lab. Still though, it must be uncomfortable. Probably yes. We have a fingerprint. Let's drag that one to the PC. Can we do 5 search sample? Yes, we can do the search sample. Maybe we can find something. No. Would be cool to have it all in a motor home though. Yeah, instead of making your own man cave, you can make your man motorhome. Okay, the last one then. Nope, we're out of luck. Let's try this one. This one. Nope. Also no luck. We found something else. Oh, my mouse didn't want to think. Search. Ooh.
That's some balance.
Yeah.
What kind of clients can pay our RVPI these kind of fees? Something doesn't add up. Also, look at this transfer. Ackerman Fine Art Studio? Isn't that the gallery case you worked on with Warwick? But he's already on another case. Hey, Catherine.
Yeah, Gil.
It looks like some old skeletons are popping up from a case you supervised. And since you have some history here already, would you do a follow-up interview at the Nathan Ackerman Fine Art Studio?
Combine and conquer. Sure. I'm ready when you are.
Let's see what Chat did. Would be cool. I'm checking eBay for motorhomes. They have a tiny square PC I want to buy. I have an old-fashioned big PC. It's 6 years old now, maybe going on 7, but it still works. I can play this game. I can chat with you guys, so it's all good. We did this. We got a new location. Should we go to the new location? Oh, wait a minute. We found those bank records thingies. Phone number. Let's go to Brass. Brass goes about phone numbers. I want to know who he was calling. Can we ask about the phone number? Yes, see.
Sure, let my fingers do the walking. On my computer. Huh. Here's a familiar name. Remember Lucy Kennelly? Sister of our blood-hoarding non-Vic, Carrie Kennelly?
It sounds really interesting. It is, and it's strange how demanding it is to stream, because you can stream with an Android phone pretty easily. Yeah, but I think quality-wise, a PC is a little bit more demanding graphically if you really want to get a decent stream going. I think. I'm not talking about this game, because this is a game that's 14 years old, so it's obviously seen some better times. Let's just...
Miss Kennelly, we appreciate your cooperation.
You can thank me by making this quick. You're taking me away from my work, as usual.
I need my dog to fetch me a drink, but I haven't taught her that. Do you know a man named Gary Melvoy?
He's a private detective. I hired him to do some work.
If you think this girl looks like we've seen her before, I think she's from the previous case. That name ring a bell. Ring a bell.
I don't really have a private life, Captain. My work at my father's casino is just about it. So yes, business related.
He wasn't all that talkative. We found him dead. Shot. Stuffed in a crate.
Captain, Melvoy was a man I met a few times. A somewhat sleazy character, the likes of whom a business person must occasionally hire as a necessary evil.
Okay, what exactly did you hire him for?
It was a personal matter. A private investigation.
Well, it went public when he was shot and killed and crated for shipping.
I hired him to follow Michael Dubois.
Dubois? Why is he still in the picture? I thought your sister Carrie dumped that woman-beating jerk.
Yep.
At least we see eye to eye on Michael Dubois, Captain. My sister, the height of whose naivete is matched only by the depths of her low self-esteem, is back in bed with that jackass. Figuratively and literally.
What about her and that male nurse, Alex? Love of her life that she spilled her own blood for.
They kind of fell out when Carrie made a deal with the DA to testify against him. Alex did try to frame Dubois after all. Even I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, Michael contacted Carrie, apologized for his abusive behavior, promised to behave, yada yada yada, and then thanked her for sticking up for him by selling out Alex.
Okay. So why tell Michael?
To make sure he wasn't leaning on her. My father is giving Carrie half ownership of the casino, the other half to me. Carrie still doesn't want anything to do with the business, but Michael wants to run things. Then she can take it easy and trade in her party girl tabloid lifestyle for being Mrs. Michael Dubois. Ugh.
Yep. What's the problem with that? He's a jerk. Oh. Well, I did the previous case and I found him to be a jerk.
First, I should be running things completely. I'm the oldest, and I've been working at the casino for years. It's my rightful position. Second, Michael Dubois is a lowlife who beats women and has questionable business ethics. I don't want that creep draining our family business.
Whatever happened to good old sharing?
I don't mind sharing with my sister, but not with that monster
Welcome
Dubois.
to everybody.
I don't know how he
And
managed to
Nightingale,
weasel
thank
his
you
way
for
out of
being
those
here.
bookmaking
Have fun with
charges,
playing your
but
guitar.
I know I've only scratched the surface on how dirty this guy is.
Hey, ducks! Hey, praise the sun, welcome! For those of you who might have seen my previous case stream, This is one of the sisters that was involved in it all, so it's funny to see her now again in this case. We found a dead guy in an alley while Doc did. He's a private eye, he was working for her. So we're trying to find out what he was working on and if that is the thing that got him killed. Her hair is so well sculpted. Yes, but do keep in mind this is a game from 2006. And one of the developers of this game you all know from the Walking Dead series, it's Telltale Games. Let's check out where she was last night at 7 p.m.
I was at the casino, working late with my boss. Check with him if you like.
That's it? Ah, we got nothing more?
I've told you everything I know.
Okay, just checking. Didn't want to be rude. Okay, so we talked with Lucy. Ah, that was her name, Lucy Knelly. Yeah, I just googled it because I wanted to remember the name. The thing I said before is we've got Brass here, but Brass doesn't talk with other people around, so if you want to talk to Brass for more information, go to his office. There he is, behind his trusty old laptop. Can you verify Lucille was at work during the murder?
Her manager confirms her story, and casino security has footage of her on the premises around 7 p.m. Hate to disappoint, but you don't have a suspect.
Why, Brass? That's not fair. I wanted to have her as my suspect. Okay. Where are we going? Go to the gallery office? Or are we going to Michael's apartment? Let's just work from left to right. We've seen these two. Let's go to the gallery office. And if I remember correctly, this gallery office we're visiting, with the name they just used, it's part of the first case that we've done. So I like it how the last case involves all people from previous cases.
And here
love
we
the
are
older
again.
games from all the game
New
artists.
case, old place. New face, old face. Let's see what they know.
Yes, when I got these games, the internet guides weren't that well. So I remember missing something and being stuck at this game. And then I wanted to try streaming for my PC, so I thought, why not do a CSI game? It's not something everybody's still playing, so it might be fun to play it together with you guys who are watching. You can help me solve the crimes. You can help me predict who did it. I always ask before we close in on the perp, I always ask, who do you think did it? But let's talk to this dude. Didn't you file for bankruptcy?
I did indeed, and a part of the process was selling out to Mr. Klein, who is now my landlord. Mr. Klein has been kind enough to allow me to continue on here while I re-establish my good name and my credit.
Did you make a deposit into Gary Melvoy's account?
Certainly, he was a customer. Just a one-time transaction. He'd purchased a lovely vase, but the workmanship was flawed, and I, of course, gave him a full refund.
Funny he'd buy artwork at all. He lived in an RV and worked out of it too. A PI. Murdered recently.
Oh dear, how ghastly. I had no idea what his profession was. Except in the case of an expensive transaction involving establishing credit, I have no call to inquire into the professions of my clientele.
And something I've said before as well, what I really like about this CSI game is that they got the real actors to do the voice acting for their characters. So it's not like you see Grissom and you hear somebody else pretend to be Grissom, because that just doesn't roll with me. Let's check out where this guy was at 7 p.m, shall we?
Right here, doing the accounts. Now that I'm in a sense working for Mr. Klein, I take special care to keep detailed records. It's only right, and, well, he insists.
Okie dokie. Let's go to the next one, Michael's apartment. Must be some questions we can ask there, I guess. If you guys have any suggestions or anything, let me know, please. I'm here for you. If you just want to chat among yourself, that's okay too. I'm all up for it. Let's have fun together.
Is this some kind of follow-up deal? Well, thanks, but no thanks. Our lives are much more pleasant without you LVPD types in it.
It's a new matter, and we have a few questions.
What kind of new matter is so important that you're gonna bother us again after all the stress you people have put us through? What kind of penny anti-crime is it this time?
A penny anti-crime called murder.
He's a bit grumpy. Well, Dux, if you check out case number 4, he was one of the suspects in it. And man, he's still wearing the same outfit, it looks like. Well, if he wasn't to be arrested for his style, he was to be arrested for his crankiness. He's a real can't say hole. I didn't like him, and I guess that's what the game intended, because that way you were suspecting him to be a bad guy. But let's check with him if he knows Gary.
No, he's a stranger to me. Why, should I know him?
He's a private investigator, a murdered one, who was investigating you.
Why would a private eye be interested in my life? Who the hell hired him?
He did it. But let's just say these two were engaged or are engaged to be married. They both live in Vegas, but they both have their separate apartments. I would say living in Vegas is expensive enough. If you are to be engaged to marry, you go and live together. You get an apartment together, but I don't trust him. I didn't either. I thought he was the one who did it actually in the previous case, but he wasn't the one. Lucy hired him. Any idea why?
My sister? She hired a private detective to bother Michael? Hasn't she done enough damage? Why can't she leave me alone? Leave us alone.
Be cool, baby. No biggie. Just same old from that bitch.
Why isn't it a surprise to you, Mr. Dubois?
You can't be serious. You're saying you haven't noticed the hate-on she's got for me? She's jealous of my relationship with her sister, and that's the good side of her. The other side's a greedy, manipulative...
Michael, please. Please. This is just too much. Too much to process right now. Take me home. I'm tired. Tired of all this.
Okay, let's stop it here. This isn't a police matter, it's a family concern. You're upsetting my fiancé, and I'm not gonna put up with that.
Ash. Where were you at 7 p.m. last night? Please don't have to
At Carrie's pad,
Oh.
both of us. Cooking together. We're both amateur chefs, you know. We keep it low-key these days. Just an old stay-at-home couple. Keep out of the paparazzi's gun sights. Right, babe?
Totally. We're both a little busy these days in our separate lives, and when we spend time together, it's intimate. Just the two of us.
Praise the Sun said, oh my god, I had serious audio issues and couldn't hear anything. Uh-oh. No. Dingus moment. Hey, Super C. Hey, Praise the Sun. Thanks for hanging out earlier. You're very welcome. I really like that we both enjoy Lego games. I'm really looking forward to playing some co-op. I've heard you finish some that I still need, and I finished some that you still need, so we might be able to help each other out. Haha. Well, the stream! Hello! Welcome to the show. This guy is not winning the award for best shirt. That's one thing that's obvious. Sorry, I don't really like him. This is the last case of the CSI 3 Dimensions of Murder game, and for some reason they thought it would be fun to have all people from different cases I've worked on appear again in this one. And he was an S in case 4 and he's still an S in case 5. I rest my case. Okay, we got a new location, so you know I always go from left to right if I can, so let's go one more to the right. Unfortunately, the videos of the sceneries of Las Vegas aren't running smoothly. I don't know why. My video card should be able to handle it, but I think it's the software that's used to process these videos is so much newer now that it maybe will not take the other ones perfectly well. That's a terrible shirt indeed. Yes, I really hated it. I think he was wearing the same shirt in the previous case or something like it. I shall be back in a bit dinner ready. Have a very good dinner around the stream. Thank you for joining. I hope to see you back soon. I'll be around for a bit because I really want to finish this game on stream. It sure looks like it was made from an old couch. Yeah, or that the wallpaper they had in the 70s. At least I think my parents had wallpaper like that in the bedrooms. Oh yes, I hand by Lego games are really a lot of fun. I used to play them with my ex all the time, we both liked them. That's why I think I haven't touched a Lego game for over a year after the divorce, because it brought back too many memories. I'm slowly working on my Lego games again to try to get them to 100%, but it's so much work and I prefer doing it with a friend. So Praise the Sun and I, we're gonna hook up some time to do some Lego co-ops. Haha, should be fun. Okay, let's talk to these gals.
I've told you everything I know. I've told you everything I know.
Why can't I talk to the other one then?
I've told you everything I know.
Can I look around then and do something? Okay, I'll just go to the lab. Maybe I can find something there that she can talk about with me. I hand by Praise the Sun. I love them. I remember the first Lego Batman nearly broke me as I was trying to get all the achievements. Ooh. I have Lego Batman 1, I think for PlayStation 2. Haven't started it yet. I am playing both Lego Batman 2 and Lego Batman 3 at this moment. 2 I have on PlayStation Now stream and 3 I have digitally. But with the Batman games I find I struggle a bit because they have all these outfits. Normally it's just one character does this, one character can do that, and Batman can do everything depending on the outfit he has, and I always struggle with the outfits they need for certain things. I remember I have, I think, 6 of them platinumed working on Lego Adventures, and then next will be Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. Ooh, I'm still working on Superheroes 1. I have to here, I bought it in a sale. I love the Lego games. Still so much I need to do. Did we check? Did we get anything new? By the way, I'm going to the lab. Ah! We didn't check.
We've done all we can with that item.
Okay. We done everything with that. We done everything with that. I really thought I had to talk to Carrie because we talked to Michael, we talked to everyone. Is there something I'm missing here, maybe? Ooh, I'm sensing a fellow trophy hunter among us. If you're talking about me, I'm not really a hunter. But with the Lego games, I do love it when it says 100% completed. Pling! Only it's a lot of work for the Lego games. And my issue is I want to try them all at the same time. So I'm starting them all and then I need to finish them all. Did I miss anything here? I still think Gary should have told me something instead of just saying I know nothing. Did we miss anything? I'm sensing I missed something, but I don't know what.
I've told you everything I know.
I'm just gonna try to talk to them all again because something I missed. Ah, I didn't talk with this guy. I think that was my problem. Do you know Gary?
Never seen him. I'm not familiar with the customers in this place. Not my style of artwork. I like realistic stuff, you know? Nathan here takes care of business. He's the art expert. I stop in to, check the books now and then.
Mind if we look around, Mr. Klein?
Damn right I mind. I'm a good citizen and everything, but I know one thing about art. It's fragile as hell. And anyway, I just paid a boatload to clean this joint. So no, not just for your kicks. Anything else? I got a dinner date with the missus.
Henpai says trophy hunter and proud. Well, good for you. With my disability, with my hands and my reaction time, I try to get all the trophies I can. But I have to admit, with some games I've used the share play function with a friend, because my hands just couldn't do something, or my reaction time, because it's a bit slow at times, it would be off and I wouldn't get certain things done. So I had some help with Spider-Man, I had some help with Horizon Zero Dawn. But still, I'm playing everything I can. I'm trying it several times. It's not like I try twice and I say, hey guys, you gotta do it for me. But when I've done all the work and I'm stuck at 80-90% and I just need a few trophies, I'm not ashamed to ask friends. Because then I really want to get the job done, even if it is with friends. Trogue is currently playing Ratchet and Clank Remastered, got all the gold bolts and about to start challenge mode. Ooh. I remember playing Ratchet and Clank on my PlayStation 2.
I haven't got anything.
I can't think of anything pertinent that I haven't already shared.
Okay. So now we talk with both the guys. I'd say that still counts. Thank you very much. As I said, I might not do it all by myself, but I try to take pride in what I can and what I do. That's also the reason why I wrote my blog post about having difficulties, because some people said I was cheating and that really hurt me. I haven't played it since PS2. Ooh, it must bring back some good memories then, I guess. I always like Clank's humor, but that's just me. Let's see, is it true you will be sharing casino operations with Lucille?
That's the intention. I'll run the day-to-day operations and Lucy will manage the legal affairs. Carrie and her old man back me all the way on this. Lucy's just the odd girl out.
Thank you very much for joining Ducks in Disguise. You were very, very welcome here. Have a good one. I hope you have a good lunch. Lunch, you just had dinner. Those silly time zones. Thank you for coming, Ducks. It's really appreciated. As long as you're enjoying yourself too, don't listen to the haters. I am enjoying myself. I'm trying to make the best of it. But some days the haters just win. And I have to take a step back for a while. Thank you, Dax. Let's ask this dude why you think he's upset.
Read my lips. Controlling bitch. And for all the self-confidence she projects, her old man claims she doesn't have what it takes to manage a casino. You've met her. She's got the people skills of a cell block guard. I mean, I could see why she'd be frustrated. Guess it's natural she takes it out on me and not her own sister. But that doesn't mean I have to like it or put up with it.
He just loves that B word. Why weren't you prosecuted for your bookie operation?
Don't you people talk to each other? Anyway, that's an alleged bookie operation. Those charges were dropped because they were unfounded. They were part of an online business course I was taking. One of those virtual deals. You can't get sent up for make-believe, guys.
Sure, I understand. Nope. Okay, let's try Carrie again. Maybe she's got something to tell us right now. Yeah, I understand it's hard sometimes. Online business course. Yes, that's what I thought as well. Sure. They're entitled to their opinion, but they can't change anything. Yes, of course they are entitled to their opinion, but if you're against something, it doesn't mean that you need to bash down on somebody because they do it. I mean, if I'm against something but somebody else does it for a very good reason, okay, we agree to disagree on that point. As long as it helps the other person and that person is happy with it, they don't harm me. I'm very weird that way, I think. I got one of my mates to help me and get a platinum at Arizona. Ooh, I henpai, that's awesome. And I'll be there to tell the trolls their opinion is stupid. Aw, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank God you're here.
Oh.
Maybe you can talk some sense into my sister. You've dealt with that lowlife Dubois. Tell her. Tell her to open her damn eyes. Our family business is in the balance.
Will you leave it alone already? How many times do I have to tell you? Michael is only looking out for my best interests. He and I both made our share of mistakes, and we've both learned from them. You just can't handle my having a meaningful relationship with a man. And really, I don't mean any disrespect, but you people have messed around in my life all I can stand. I really don't have the time or patience to talk to you again.
Ms. Kennelly, it isn't really optional. This may be an offshoot of the case you received immunity for. Remember? For your cooperation?
That's over. I don't have to cooperate with you anymore.
Ah, thank you guys. Yes, I really hate the well, I can't even say it, toxicity in the gaming community. I mean, people bashing on stuff, people really hating stuff. I mean, there are games that I don't like, but why should I make somebody feel less worthy because they like that game? It's just the gaming community should be supporting each other and saying, hey, if you like that game, if you're good at it, good on you, instead of, you're playing that one bash. Words I can't even pronounce because I don't want to. It's something I find on Twitter a lot, that you either find people who are almost soulmates and like-minded and you have the best time on Twitter together, and then comes one of those jackasses who is made to disagree with everything, and they mess up people, they hurt people, and I really don't like it. I agree, I only want positive and fun on my streams and seek the other streamers as well. Yes, true. I totally agree with you guys. I just want to have fun, and yes, it's perhaps an easy game because it's point and click, but still it's fun. And I get to chat with you guys. Haha. Did Michael ever say anything about an art gallery?
What did I tell you? They're on to that art gallery.
You be quiet. You'll ruin everything.
Here's a present for you. A little photo I received from Mr. Melvoy. He may have been a little on the sleazy side himself, but this validates his opinion when he said something suspicious was going on at that place. What does that cretin Dubois know about art? The only art he's interested in are the engravings on green paper. Here's another one, or pieces of one anyway. When I showed it to my sister, she ripped it up in a typically immature outburst.
Be quiet.
You be quiet. Wake up and smell the corruption. That abusing bastard you love so much is going to bring you, me, Daddy, and all of us down.
Probably. But yes, that dress really is all but fashionable. I think those two deserve each other fashion-wise. Social media will be the downfall of society and accountability. Yes, people hide behind their online names and think they can get away with anything. I think most of the time they get a kick out of a reaction. I find people like that get bored of they're ignored. Yes, I just in the beginning I didn't want to block people. I just thought, well, I'll just let it go and see how else they behave. But some people I've gladly blocked because they were just there to stir hate and make people feel bad, and I don't want that negativity on my timeline. PI's photo given by Lucy shows Nathan with crate at the art gallery. Okay. Anything
I've
else?
told you everything I know.
Yeah, that's what you said previously, and still you got with some new stuff. Okay. So we talked with them, we got a new thing. I think we should check the crates at the lab. What do you think? They absolutely get a kick out of it because it gets them likes, dopamine release. Yes. Best to just block and ignore those people, and they just have to find out their own way. Documents.
We've done all we can with that item.
I want to see if it's the same crate.
Well, crates at the gallery seem to match the one at the crime scene.
Yes, it's like an addiction. They need to get more and more to be satisfied with it. It's sad actually, but what can you do? Okay, because those crates are oh, we have the ripped photo. I want to go to the ripped photo thingy. I think we have to go to the table. Come, drag. That's another picture at the gallery. No, I don't want that one. Okay, I think this one's coming about here. This is not really the thing I'm good at because I like to shuffle things and I can't shuffle it on a screen. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Almost there. No. Okay. For some reason I thought we'd got a story now where they tell you something about the picture, but nope. Okay. I'm gonna check with Brass for that case. Oh, look, he's already getting ready for my warrant. For Nathan Ackerman for the gallery office.
Matching crates plus pottery divided by a dead ex-patron equals, let me do the math, a search warrant to see what's up at that gallery. This warrant allows you to search for matching art or transaction records.
Oh, I love these types of puzzles. I think in every case so far there's been a puzzle where you had to reconstruct a picture or a letter, or you had to use a table at least. We got a warrant for the office, so let's go to the office.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you again.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, but it's just about closing.
Good. Well, that means we won't be in your way with any customers when we exercise this search warrant.
I can't think of anything pertinent that I haven't already shared.
Okay. Anything. Okay, we have to search for something, but... Oh, there's papers here. Are you taking them? Yes. Ackerman Gallery bill, looks like.
Recent financial records could provide further links to our Vic.
I'm sure there was something similar in LA Noire, but could be wrong. I have never played that game. I've heard of the game, but I've never played it, so I couldn't agree with you if I wanted to. Okay, we checked the table. Is there more to... Ah, crates! With that nice logo on it. Oh, this looks like the same green stuff we found in the other crate.
Somebody ought to be insuring their packages. This urn seems consistent with the material found at the crime scene.
That's what I said. No fingerprints. Okay, no fingerprints. Pop. I guess after talking to Carrie, we might go back to Michael and clear some stuff up about the gallery. Oh no, the photograph, of course. Duh. How could I mix those up?
This photograph puts you at the Nathan Ackerman Fine Art Studio.
So what? I was down there buying artwork, paintings, for Carrie, surprise for her. Since when is being an attentive fiancé a crime?
It's really interesting. You have to make decisions and solve crimes. In fact, it's really similar to this. Ooh, then I should have to keep an eye out on this because I like these games. Why were you talking to Mr. Klein, the landlord?
No reason. Just bumped into him when I was, shopping for art. Guy was gracious, said he appreciated my business. What kind of nonsense is this?
Guy is such a...
I don't have anything else for you.
Okay, so we got the records. We got the urn. I'm guessing we're going to the lab. I'm guessing we're going to the lab. Okay. What are we going? This. No. Can we try this on this one? Yes, we can. Accounting records from the gallery office. Searching.
If these records are to be believed, Ackerman's is now the hottest gallery in town, raking in premium prices for pottery. Strange his business has skyrocketed right after his bankruptcy.
That's weird. Okay, I have to step back from my PC for 3 seconds, maybe 4. I need to grab a drink because I'm talking a lot. I'm not back with a drink. I'm refreshed, I can talk again. Okay. Oh, I already did this. What I did see with the items. Reset? What does that to reset? Oh, wait. There's something in there. I hope I don't have to get this all together again. Okay, a bag of powder. The previous time we were at the gallery, they had bags of cocaine in their safe. So we found a bag of something. This is going so slow. There's a logo on it. LL. Can't do anything with it. Let's see what it is.
I believe there's more to be done with that item before we can process it.
You think so? Okay, let's put it on the table.
I believe there's more to be done with that item before we can process it.
That's what I wanted to do. That's why I wanted to put it on the table. Can't do anything with the logo. What needs to be done, because I can't find anything. Ah, wait. No. Ooh, I got the right thing. Hey, Wildest Dream, welcome back. I think we're doing rather well. I hope, at least. So far, we talked to the sisters, we talked to the fiancé, we talked to a guy from the art gallery. And we, at the art gallery, we took a vase which looked like the same pattern that we found with the victim in the crate, and it had a white package in there. I just discovered a fingerprint on the white package, and I think I am now allowed to trace that package in this machine. Yes. It wouldn't surprise me if it's cocaine, but hey, ha! Told you these guys were dealing. Match found, common name cocaine. We found a fingerprint, so we're running over to this machine. I hope you had a good meal while on stream. No. I shouldn't really think they're stuffed. Uh-oh. Don't eat too much. They say it's not good for you eating too much. I'm trying to find a fingerprint match. Not sure if we're gonna get any. Oh, I yelled too early. I think I'm gonna confirm this.
There used to be meth in Mr. Ackerman's madness. Now it's cocaine.
Oh, there's meth. Yes, right. That was it. I thought it was cocaine, but meth. Well, drugs. Let's see. Okay. At this point I always check, or I'd like to check this. The evidence strength is what I often use. There are 3 suspects at this moment. Michael Dubois is currently selected. There's a suspect, that's a picture of Michael. This was our victim. We have the body in the crate photo. We have a bullet. We don't have a gun. Current goals: search warrant for fiance's apartment, questioning warrant for the fiancé. Nathan Ackerman has a new warrant available via Brass, of course, because we found the drugs in his crate. So let's go. I would say I will check Gus Klein for you too. This is powdery substance in crate. Photo of Nathan at the gallery, and of course the bag of powder. And Gus Klein really doesn't have any connection at all. Okay, we go back to the... Oh, we go to Brass first. Let's talk to Brass. Can I get a warrant for Nathan Ackerman for questioning?
You've got enough evidence. Sure, we'll get him in for a chat.
Okie dokie. Let's see what he has to say, huh?
So we find your prints on a sack of cocaine in your gallery. Weren't you a meth head not long ago? You're really moving up in the world.
No answer, okay. Are you dealing drugs from the art gallery?
This is some bizarre mistake, or perhaps an attempt to implicate me, to take the onus off others. I went straight in every sense after those prior charges were dropped. I don't use, I don't deal. Those drugs are not mine.
Good to hear. But that doesn't quite fit with our dead private eye crated up with drugs in pottery that match more of the same in your gallery. The same gallery where you were making deposits into the PI's account.
All right, I'll come clean, but it's not what it looks like. The PI was a blackmailer. He knew about the narrow escape I'd made with those other drug charges. So he finds drugs in my pottery and then blackmails me. I was innocent, but what else could I do?
Okay, maybe just for fun, if you guys had to take a guess of the 3 suspects I just showed you. So, this guy, that fiancé with the awful blouse, or the guy with the hat who was in the art gallery with him, those are the 3 suspects they have now. Which one would you think did it? Or do you maybe think there will be a 4th one coming? You never know, right? Okay, let's see if there are more questions in the meantime. Are Mr. Dubois and Mr. Klein involved with the drugs?
Could be, could be. If that private eye didn't plant the drugs on me, it could be Klein dealing. Maybe that's why he hired me, to have an in-house patsy just waiting to take the fall. Well, if you ask me, that slimy Dubois has something to do with it. Otherwise, why would Klein, who has no interest in art, insist on handling Mr. Dubois personally, exclusively? When I started seeing all that money moving through the business, I knew something had to be amiss. But what could I do? My presence right here, right now, demonstrates the position in which I'd been put.
Yeah, Droog, you think the fiancé did it, or do you think the blouse is a crime enough? Sorry, just kidding. I'm very curious because I don't really trust this guy either. He's been lying about everything. Sorry, my Wi-Fi keeps dropping out. Aww. First Jason's Wi-Fi keeps dropping out. Now Millie's Wi-Fi keeps dropping out. Okay, Jason's Wi-Fi was yesterday morning. Oh, stupid Wi-Fi's. You have to work. I want my people to see me. My people. Oh, that sounds really wrong. I want people to see the stream if they want to. That sounds better, I think. Sorry. How do you explain your prints on a bag of powder then, huh?
I really don't know. But I do bring my lunch to the office in plastic baggies. Perhaps that PI or my landlord rescued one from the garbage can to further implicate me.
Really? Here, it used to be a lunch, pastrami lunch. Now we have some drugs in it. It's a pain. I'm happy to be here now. I'm very happy you're back, Millie. I hope your Wi-Fi will stick around now, so you can see who did it in the end. Truk thinks it's the fiancé who did it. I'm leaning towards this guy because the other guy they have is Gus, and we don't know anything about Gus yet, so I think we might find out more about Gus. Did we get anything new? No? Okay. Well, we've been there, we've talked to him. Okay, let's go round again to Michael. Always nice when people see each other in the chat. I think many of you guys already know each other from Twitter as well, so that's a lot of fun. Or I think so. We found a lot of drugs in the gallery. Know anything about that?
You're kidding me. Here, I thought it was such a classy joint.
Sure.
Shows what I know about art. Let me tell you guys, I'd never have been doing business there if I'd known it was a front for drugs.
Anyone else having issues on Twitch where chat freezes up? Ever since Twitch had an update recently on their app, I used to use the app next to my TV monitor, because I only have one monitor. I'm a very poor streamer. For the chat, because then that way I can see the chat and play with you guys. But ever since the last update, I can't use the app anymore. I have to go to the website and watch the stream chat in the website. But at the moment, it seems like it's working for me, Henpai. Sometimes you guys are just a little bit quiet, and other times you chat a lot, and I just try to happily read it along with you. Anything else?
I don't have anything else for you.
Okay, that was a sure thing. Gallery office. I think Gus is still there, so we can talk to him about the drugs. Everyone is having minor issues. Ooh. It's all loaded in now, how annoying. Well, I hope it keeps working now for you, Henpai. Yes, Gus is still here. Let's talk to Gus. Why did we find drugs in your gallery?
What? What the hell kind of accusation is that?
Not an accusation. We found a hefty coke stash cooked inside pottery, enough to put somebody away for trafficking.
Listen, I do not go there. Drugs are nothing I have ever had anything to do with. And if that clown Ackerman is dealing out of my building, I'll hand his damn head to you myself, on a bloody platter.
We prefer him with his head still attached, but thanks.
Well, I mean, you know, that was just a matter of speech. But Ackerman promised he'd kicked his drug problems and gone straight. I was just trying to give the guy a break. It's like they say, no good deed goes unpunished, huh?
Okay, how do you know Michael Dubois?
Know him? That's kind of an overstatement. He's just a customer at the gallery. Ackerman said the guy's dropped a lot of dough on artwork, so I think maybe I thanked him once or twice. Gotta be appreciative of good customers, right?
Well, Millie, there's a lot of love coming your way in the chat. From I Henpai and Praise the Sun. Woohoo! Okay, next question. What exactly did he buy then if he was such a good customer?
I thought I made it clear. I don't run this business. Ackerman does. I wouldn't know a Rembrandt from a Warhol. All I know is it was upwards of 100 grand the guy dropped.
Wow. He sure had a lot of money then, Let's ask where he got the money from.
I don't have anything else for you.
Oh. Okay, that's boring. That's boring. Okay, getting messages that people start streaming. Guys, don't all stream at my time. Carry them? Just gonna try them all. Has Michael ever mentioned Mr. Klein?
Must you bother me again?
Yes.
No, that's not a name that means anything to me. Why should it?
Evidence in our investigation shows your fiancé has been a frequent visitor to that gallery, spending impressive amounts for a guy who professes no particular interest in art.
Plenty of people not into art invest in it. Michael is a very intelligent, creative individual, and you people have misjudged him entirely.
That should be it, yes. We found cocaine at the gallery. Could Michael be involved?
Cocaine? No! No way! Listen, I've done my share, but Michael hates drugs. He doesn't use them and thinks they're a detriment to society. Could you please not mention this to my sister? She'll cause me no end of trouble with Daddy. Anyway, just because you find coke at a gallery where Michael buys art, how dare you make such a heartless accusation?
Murder is heartless, Miss Kennelly, and so are murder investigations. We'd be happy to clear your fiancé, because it would put us a step closer to the killer.
I gotta take care of some errands for a bit, Super C. It was great to check you out and looking forward to some Lego co-op. Yes! Thank you very much, Praise the Sun. I got your name. I wrote your name down to be sure I won't forget. I'll tweet you about playing some co-op together. Thank you for joining. Fun to have you around. It's always nice to see new people entering the stream. Have a good day. Good luck with the errands. And let's ask Lucy. The evidence shows your fiancé may be involved with this murder.
Murder? Killer? I can't believe I'm hearing words like that. And I can't believe my life has gone in such a crazy direction.
If you know something that would help us, Miss Kennelly, I know it would help you.
I just can't. I can't live a lie anymore.
What do you mean you can't live a lie?
I'll tell you. I will tell you. But first you have to promise you won't tell my fiancé that I told you this. You have to promise you won't tell him, or my sister.
We'll do our best to protect your confidence. But the day will come when the evidence will tell the whole story.
Michael wasn't home at 7 that night the man was killed. I still don't think Michael could have done this, but he wasn't home.
Ooh, Crook, did you hear that? His alibi is falling through. Do you have any idea where he was?
No, I don't. He was supposed to be here with me. I called him in his apartment but couldn't get him. Even his machine was off.
When did you see him next?
Well, finally Michael sort of dragged in here around 9:30, saying he'd had a rough day. Almost crawled into bed. Never saw him do that before. Michael rarely goes to bed before 2 a.m. Then today, he wasn't at his apartment. I have a key. I went in and I found this thing, this crowbar just laying out. It really, I don't know, it freaked me out. I just thought, what would Michael be doing with a crowbar? Criminals use crowbars. So I took it. But I feel like I'm betraying him.
Did you take it from his apartment? Because you may have been tampering with evidence.
How do I win with you
Maybe,
people?
maybe.
I open up and tell you what you want to know, and then you climb all over me, and maybe it's what I deserve, betraying Michael. Maybe you people are exactly what I deserve.
You're not betraying your fiancé. You may well be helping to clear him. If your instincts are right, the evidence will free him.
And it will. He didn't do this. I know he didn't. And if he did, I don't want to know about it.
Okay. Nothing on there of trace. This side. Nope, nothing showing.
I've told you everything I know.
Okay. We've done everything we could on the crime scene. It's got a red dot. The RV is still not red. What's the crowbar doing there? Covered in blood. That was blood? I couldn't get any trace of it.
Looks like apparent breaking and entering.
Ah, location searched. So I'm guessing lab now.
What's a good word from unpredictable little Carrie?
The word is very good, for us, but not for her fiancé. She's no longer covering up for him. Michael lied to us when he said they were together. Plus, she handed over Michael's crowbar.
She tampered with evidence.
Not intentionally. Anyway, it may not hamper us. She'll describe how it came into her possession and then into ours.
Well, Ackerman says his prior drug involvement's been used to frame him here. He suspects everybody from Dubois and that landlord to our Vic.
So do I. So let's get back to work and find the truth.
Game saved. The only thing I find a bit weird about this game, I've noticed this before, is when you see a discoloration in the item that is used to open something. It looks like this has a dent in here. And there. And here. And there. And that's a little bit weird, because if there are dents in here, the surface on these should be higher. It should be a mirror image. But that's just me being too picky over this game. I think it's a confirm match. Plus, it should be the other way around, because this side is used on this. Don't think about it.
Looks like we found Michael's key to Mr. Melvoy's trailer.
But technically it has some issues that aren't really right. Okay, for the people who just came back in, let's check the evidence trinity once more. So you guys can see how it went. We start with Nathan Ackerman. This is Nathan, the victim. We still have the photo of the crate and the bullet from the body. We still don't have a murder weapon. We have a fingerprint on the bag of powder. The bag of powder itself. A photo of Nathan at the gallery. And we have powdery substance of the crate, which was the same substance as was in this bag of powder. It was cocaine. Michael Dubois, the guy with the very bad shirt, he has a crowbar that links him to the murder, and that crowbar just got him a warrant from Brass. Gus Klein, still looking very clean right here. I still don't really trust him, but because there's nothing against him, who knows. But we're going to see Brass because we've got that warrant coming our way. Let's talk to Brass. Can I get a warrant for Michael Dubois' apartment?
Crowbar matches the break-in at the PI's place. Let's take a look around Dubois' apartment. for anything linking him directly to our Vic.
Yes, let's do it. Let's go to Michael's apartment and have some fun. Haha. He's still looking very annoyed. Can we talk to him as well? Yes, where were you really at 7 p.m.,
Do I
dude?
stutter? I said I was with Carrie, my fiancée.
Carrie's phone records indicate several attempts to call you at the time you were supposedly together.
Must be some technical error.
Sure. There's always technical errors. We've got a warrant to search your apartment, dude.
Hell, you say? Based on what?
A crowbar from this apartment was used to break into Gary Melvoy's office on wheels.
What, did that bitch Lucy break into my place again? Can't you guys see what that crazy, out of control... Look, you should be helping me to get a court order to keep her away from me, rather than harassing me yourselves.
Yes, you're a very poor guy. But still, we're gonna search your apartment. Haha. What a very nice artwork. Looks like a 5-year-old made it. Oh, we can take it. Cool. Bye-bye art. Haha.
Could these be the paintings Dubois paid a premium price for? I'm not an art critic, but, well...
Yeah. He's far too cocky. Yes, he's been that ever since the first case he's been on. Or the previous case, I have to say. Nothing I can do with this? Nope. Let's close it. And let's see what more can we find. There's a basketball, picture, cactus. Oh. It turns green. Turns green again. It's dark, I can't see. Ah, my flashlight. Woohoo. Not sure what it is, but it doesn't look good.
High-end shotgun mic and recording device. You could hear the flutter of a fly's wings from across the room with this.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, and Sandisk is the one who... weapon. No, it wasn't mic. It didn't look like a microphone, but it was a microphone. It's Gil Z. Sandisk is the one who promoted the memory cards, because all the cards we found so far are Sandisk cards. But it says it's a Pro Duo, and I think the ones using Pro Duos were Sony products. Ha.
Memory card's the same brand as Mr. Melvoy's camera.
Okay, we found a memory card. Can we find anything more? Cassette tape? People still use cassettes? Cool. Of course, it's
Audio
2006,
tape,
but...
unmarked, which is either from an unfocused mind or someone didn't have the time to label it yet.
I handbuy this game is really heavily indicated with product placements. As I said, all the phones that we found are Nokias. All the cars that we found or used are GMCs. All the SD cards we found had been SanDisk. The only thing so far they used that they didn't use the brand for was a Canadian singer with a high voice who was top entertainment at one of the hotels. 10 points for the game, for the question who is Celine Dion. But they didn't say that, so... But yes, those three products are heavily placed in this game. Or those three brands, I should say, not products, brands. Okay, nothing. It's the same thing, yes. We're not gonna take a cactus. That's a relief. I still wonder, why would someone put 3 chairs over there? Why not put those chairs at the dinner table? Is it just me? Nothing in the kitchen? Yes, we can go to the kitchen. But what can we do in the kitchen? We can look, but we can't. We can't do anything. Celine, yep. Well, I can't do anything here, so I'm guessing we're done with the apartment. Let's head back to the lab and check those stuff we found. Oh, they got all the others and then gave up on Celine. I think Celine was too expensive for the game. They also had to pay all the original actors for their voice acting in this game. So that might have been expensive enough already. Okay, we got the memory card. Ooh, more pictures. A photo of Michael and Gus coming out of a warehouse. I thought Michael said that he didn't know Gus. We had another photo.
We've done all we can with that item.
That doesn't work then. Can we also put this cassette in here?
Look, we're not fooling here. There's a pile of money at stake, not to mention our freedom.
No worries on either score, Mikey. Those paintings are perfect for our purposes. And anyway, this guy is bluffing. He doesn't know what's going on.
How can you be sure of that? Any way you slice it, he's gonna draw attention to us. He's a risky guy to have around. We need to do something, Mr. Klein.
Maybe, but nothing rash. Just stay cool. I'm on top of this. Nobody has to know a thing. And once you got your mitts on that casino, all our worries are behind us.
The details are vague, but it's specific enough to indicate Dubois and Klein are working together on something.
I'm seeing the chat, and yes, I Henpai, you were talking with Mindy about Monkey Island previously. I remember because I googled the game to see there were about 5 Monkey Islands games or something. Oh, exit. I tried to right click back, but that didn't work. Can I do something with this?
That goes on the trace analysis computer.
Oh, sorry. Search. Search complete. Owner Gary Malfoy. Why is Gary's shotgun microphone thingy in Michael's cabinet? Makes you wonder. How do we get more Michael painting?
We've done all we can with that item.
Why did we take the painting if we don't want to use it? Can't do anything with this. Okay. Oh, I let my mouse slip. Okay, I think we've done all we can with the new items we've got. We've got the picture, the cassette. We already had the counting records. Am I? Yes, we did everything we could with the new stuff. We now know that Michael had some items from the victim. So should we talk to Michael? Or should we I just click this one. Stolen, yes, probably. I Henpai says, amazing, did you play any of the other Lucas points and clicks? I did not, but I'm guessing the question is aimed at Millie, so I'm hoping she will respond to you about that. Oh, we have a new question. The crowbar marks match the private ice place.
I asked you not to tell me.
I'm sorry.
How many times can you people ruin the same day?
As many times as we like. Okay. Stolen, yes.
I don't have anything else for you.
course you don't have don't have anything else for me. Maybe a process. Not really. There's something I missed at the lab, I think, because I thought we would, based on the crowbar, we would get anything. But this picture is still not red, so I'm guessing I have to do something with this picture. Why do I have picture of the VIN, body, fire threat? Oh, this is one of the gallery. I'm not sure if this works, but that's right.
Well, right at the warehouse. Looks like the one our body was stuffed into. Maybe this is headquarters for a drug op. We need to find this warehouse.
Okay, Trinity updated, warrant available from press. That was what I was missing. Yay, sometimes you just have to go back and try. And try. Sometimes I have a good hunch. Sometimes I have to go around for a bit. Can I get a warrant from Michael Dubois for questioning?
You've got enough evidence. Sure, we'll get him in for a chat.
Okie dokie, let's do that. I wonder how far we are into this case. Feels like I've been talking a bit more, so I've been going a bit slower on the solving bit. Why do you have items belonging to Gary Malfoy?
The evidence says you broke into the RV. The crowbar, photographs, microphone, and even an audio tape, all found in your place. What are you trying to cover up?
And I should help you? Why?
Maybe to convince us you didn't kill the PI to shut him up after he tailed you and got the dirt on you.
I didn't off the son of a bitch. Hell, I didn't even know he was dead.
You just happened to break into his place, steal a bunch of self-incriminating stuff the night he dies.
Well, maybe you didn't murder Malfoy, but you knew the man was dead, and that breaking into his RV was a safe risk.
And why did I do that again? I forget. You supposedly have all this evidence. Maybe you can, interpret it and remind me.
I'm doing my best stroke. I hope I keep you guys entertained while trying to solve this case as well. What about the drugs in the gallery?
The PI was onto your art gallery drug scheme, so he had to go.
I swear to you, I did not kill that clown. Look, he was blackmailing me, and blackmailing's a crime, right? I only busted into his place to throw a scare into the guy. Why would I want to do that to a dead guy?
You were blackmailed for what?
Stupidity, mostly. I should never have gotten myself involved with that damned art gallery. Ackerman plays it smooth, but he's just a junkie in an expensive suit. I was on the up and up, investing in art. I've made a lot of successful investments in venture capital. Check up and see. Then that clown tells me since Ackerman's into drugs, he'll say I was too, if I don't pay him.
And he didn't threaten to come to us, right? He said he'd go to his client, your fiancée's bitter sister. I see. Things are going good with Carrie now, and he was threatening to screw that up.
Now you're putting the pieces together. I just had a brush with you people, so imagine why I didn't want this to make me look dirty. So I paid the bastard off. Then I got pissed off and decided that would be the first and last payment. So I trashed his place, sending him a message that Michael Dubois was not to be screwed with.
Thank you guys for those nice comments. I was waiting for the guy to shut up. Thank you very much. I'm doing my best. And as I said, if you ever want to skip in with knowing something or checking something, or maybe I forget something you want to remind me of, let me know. That's what the chat's for. What about the paintings, those very precious
The tape we
things?
found in your apartment made for some interesting listening. Sounds like those paintings were a front for a money laundering scheme.
Now you're off the rails again. No way.
Sounds like the PI found out about the overpriced paintings and probably knew about the warehouse of drugs. And you guys decide he needs paying off, all right? Just not in money.
You don't know what you were listening to. Gus Klein and me, we were talking about firing Nathan Ackerman, not killing somebody.
Evidence updated. Why were you at the warehouse?
I was just picking up some artwork. It was more convenient than going to the gallery.
Where is the warehouse located?
You want the address?
Yup.
Fine. 2974 Westfall Avenue. Knock yourself out. Find some other citizen to harass, why don't you?
They
I don't have
those
anything
nice
else for you.
shirts. Trinity updated, warrant available from press. Nathan Ackerman. Ooh. His skills still got these. Nothing really changed. Current goal is arrest warrant for the gallery owner, it says. Michael Dubois. He's got a little bit more now. Arrest warrant for the fiancé is a current goal, it says, and Gus Klein. There's only one thing now that's linking him, and that's the picture. But there's a warrant available via press for that location that we have to go to. So let's go to Brass to get that. I mean, it sure is crime in itself. Yup. Okay, can I get a warrant for Gus Klein's warehouse, please?
Because the photo shows the crate outside the warehouse, this warrant allows us only to search the exterior for any evidence of the PI being there recently.
And we got a new location, guys. Let's go to the warehouse. Hey Arwe, heb je lekker gedronken geweest? My dog. She sometimes wants a little bit of attention from me. Game saved. Okay.
What brings the crime lab around? A crime in this quiet neighborhood? That's a surprise.
Your hat is a crime. Make sure. I first thought he was wearing a tinfoil thingy, you know, or something. I don't really like the hat. It looks weird. Is this your warehouse, dude?
Yeah, it's one of a dozen buildings I own in this town, and several of my businesses use it for storage. Why is that of interest to the LVPD?
I noticed the building is unmarked. Difficult to find.
It's a private warehouse from my company, not available to the general public for storage. What's unusual about that?
I'm not sure, Van Dangley. I've been talking English a lot ever since we got her. Because I've always had friends that weren't Dutch, so on chat, either on Skype or in World of Warcraft when I still played that. So I think she's used to me chatting in English. She grew up with it. Troke World of Fashion Police now. Yup. Too bad we can't write any warrants and collect the money. What goes inside the warehouse exactly?
Among other things, we do specialized computer software for high-end clients. But you'll understand, I can't say any more than that. We have a strict non-disclosure policy.
Is that a swimming cap he's wearing? I don't know. I think it looks weird. I think it should resolve an old kind of a golf cap or something. I don't know. Had you ever seen Gary Malfoy around here?
Can't say I ever did. Like I said, it's a quiet neighborhood, and we're kinda out of the way. I'd probably know if somebody who didn't belong was hanging around.
What was Michael Dubois doing here?
The photographs show you and Dubois here, together, as well as a crate that resembles the wooden coffin the victim was stuffed into.
Well, crates are kind of interchangeable, right? And come to think of it, Dubois was here last night, picking up some artwork. More convenient for him than going across town to the gallery.
We have a warrant to search the exterior of this building.
Listen, I've tried to be a good guy about this, but you're starting to be a nuisance. Go on, get it over with.
Where should I click this? Ah, there.
Luminol is highly sensitive. detecting 1 part blood in 5 million parts. But it can also react to bleach and certain metals. In this case, the varied coloration of the reaction suggests a combination of blood and bleach. Also, note where the pattern originates from.
Inside. It's just the beanie keeps the head warm he might be building. Probably. Aliens! Can we get for this?
Try something else.
Okay, then the pinch tweezers.
As a rule, I don't guess. But this looks very much like a bone fragment.
Okay, if you say so. That's just where I was, yes. Did I miss anything? I think this is all we can find here. Let's go to the lab to check out the blood we found and that white thingy. I tried I tried to go over the road with my mouse, but it didn't light up green, so there were no traces to be found. At least not at this moment. Maybe later we have to go back for it, you never know. Sometimes you try to search something and you can't in this game, and then you find more stuff which leads to a new point, and then you can go there in the end. Okay, we had some DNA from the victim.
Can't confirm that it's blood. The sample is too diluted with water and bleach.
Oh,
Not enough here to amplify for adequate DNA verification either.
that sucks. I think I have to use this one for the white chunk.
The DNA analyzer will tell you what you need.
You call it a white chunk. Since when do chunks have DNA? Oh, look, he finds more DNA chunks. Nope. No. 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 This looks more like it.
Nice work. The DNA extracted from the bone marrow matches our victim. This fragment probably came from his skull when he was shot. The pattern of the blood to the drain suggests it was washed from inside the warehouse, which would make it the original crime scene.
Ooh. Wonder if you can ask the second one? Wonder if you can ask the guy why he has blood and bleach oozing out of his warehouse door. That seems like a relevant question. Yes, and that's why we're going to... I think we're going to press first. Because we need a warrant. Because I want to go inside. And I think because we found the blood with the bleach, we can get a warrant to search inside as well. Gus Klein. There are two. There is one to bring him in for questioning, and one for the warehouse. We start with the warehouse, of course.
Let's find out what they got going on inside that warehouse. Your search warrant is based on probable cause and allows you to search for anything that directly connects to the PI's murder.
Yes, sir. Understood. I just hope we find a little bit of blood that's not polluted yet.
Hello.
Oh.
Looking for a hint?
No, I didn't want to click you. I don't want hints because they interrupt my score. Bingo! Yes, absolutely, bingo. Ooh, and there's Catherine. I thought I was working this case with Chris.
Software development. With all these hardwood crates? More artwork, you think?
Could be the art of selling substance abuse. Whatever the case, somebody clearly didn't like having a greedy PI know about it.
At least they've got a clock that wouldn't get annoying after a while.
Okie dokie. Uh-huh.
That clock would drive me cuckoo fast.
I thought there was something on this clock, but it's probably... Well, there was something here. Maybe I have to turn it more? This goes so slowly. Or is it just a... No, that's nothing. Nothing here. Nope. Oh, wait. This looks like a bleach gang.
Looks like the area is clean. Nice job being thorough.
Prism! We found a bleach! You were talking about tire tracks, Van Langley. I think we've got some here next to the crate. Click. Evidence collected. We've got some tire tracks.
Looks like the area is clean. Nice job being thorough.
Okay.
Somebody got hosed. This may have been used to wash blood evidence out of the warehouse and down the drain.
Do we do anything with it? Probably not, but... No, I don't get a... thingy, How far can we go? Okay, now I'm just trying to find something. Checking if my mouse turns green when I go over these things. So many crates to hide stuff in. Okay. We already checked that. We checked that. That we couldn't check. CSI is covering everything up. Be right back. Need to order food. I hope it's good food.
Looks like the area is clean. Nice job being thorough.
A happy. That's not a happy-o. That's something totally different. It looks like... Could it be? Why did they leave the box open?
I must have missed that day at CPR class where the
see,
first
is
thing
that
you
an
find in a
Australian-
first aid kit
Oh,
is a
sorry.
gun.
I didn't want to talk through her. Is there an oostriel leading to the back door on the right? Okay, I'll check, I'll check. I'll check this area. Have to go back. You saw a trail. I'm trying to look at it. I don't see anything yet. Don't see anything on the ground
Video
yet.
slot machines. So that's the high-end software programming that requires strict non-disclosure.
And somehow I don't think they're being programmed to improve the customer's odds.
The gun is a little suspicious also. Yes, who would if you would put a gun in that box, you close the box, right? You don't want people to see it instead of showing it off. Oh, we can take a picture. Ta-da, we took a
Odds are
picture.
10 to 1 that these slots have something to do with why Melvoy was killed. That serial number may be of use.
That's why I took a picture, Gil. There is a... Oh, laptop is turning
This
green.
computer's connected to the video slots. Looks like some kind of interface program.
Oh, they're cheating. Can we open something on it? You do not have permission to access files. That's boring. Password encrypted. Ah, look what we have. We have a SanDisk. USB. Haha, we're downloading data anyway. Nah. Look, SanDisk. 1 gigabyte. Remember, those were the bomb in that day. You could put so many pictures on it. Of course, a picture was only 400 KB then. If you had a very good camera, a picture was 1 MB. So what? Yeah, SanDisk again. Making. I will check once more for the floor. If I'm done here. I think I'm done on this. Yep. No more green. That's Grissom, that's Catherine. I don't see anything on the floor from Langley. Oh, I can't go further.
Looks like the area is clean. Nice
Yep.
job being thorough.
Check, double checked. I'm assuming we go to the lab right now because we have to confront some of the stuff we found. And let's see, the trace analysis computer. We found those tire treads in the alley. And we found tire treads in that building.
Tire tread in the warehouse matches Melvoy's car,
Ta-da.
so somebody must have driven the vehicle into the warehouse.
Probably. What more did we have? The disc, the back one, disc, search.
This shows a change in the laws of averages. Random chance logic means a full house naturally happens roughly every 87 hands. But these machines are showing they deliver a full house every 150. That nearly doubles the house's edge.
And you see, the CSI lab can do tricks because we used a 1 gigabyte SanDisk to get those files, and now we read it from a 512 MB yellow SanDisk. Ta-da! Just kidding. Just fooling around with you guys. And should we put this one in there as well? Yep, it's working.
These machines have been in and out of a lot of casinos lately.
Okay, complaint. Sorry. There's been complaints with it, that's not good. Oh, something I forgot to do at the crime scene. I didn't check the gun.
I believe there's more to be done with that item before we can process it.
Yeah, I want to check it, but should I check? Oh. Click, 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 click. Jenny's got a gun. We found a fingerprint. Woohoo! Let's rush back to this machine. We got the fingerprint. Who can we compare it to? The fingerprint on the bag of powder. guys, I just tried something and... Oh, I pressed the wrong button.
We got a match. Ackerman's fingerprints on the gun.
Ooh, might be Ackerman then. Oh. Did we use everything we've got? Can we do anything more with the gun on the table, maybe? The first case I had a
Looks
gun...
clean. At least the barrel hasn't been tampered with. Let's fire a round in the ballistics lab.
The first case I had, it took me a while to figure out what to do with the gun, but now I remembered, so that's easier. We have a bullet. So we're going to the microscope, guys, because we already had a bullet from the body. And of course we want to know, is it the same kind of bullet? Let's turn it a bit. Oh, this one. Guys and girls. Dum 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 dum.
Barrel markings match. We have our murder weapon.
Okay. Do we still have something more we need to check out? I think we... Did we have a warrant? Or did I see it wrong? No. No. Yes, warrant available via Bros. Okie dokie. Let's go to our big friend. Need to find some food also. Good luck. Thank you for joining. Thank you for thinking along. It was fun. I hope you can find some food. If not, try the internet. The internet is always useful with Google to find food. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you again someday. If you're a streamer, I will keep an eye out if you stream as well, because I would love to pay a visit to yours. And I'm gonna get a warrant for Gus Klein.
You've got enough evidence. Sure, we'll get him in for a chat.
It's not looking good for Gus, but it's also not looking good for Ackerman. Why was DNA from Gary Melvoy found at your warehouse?
How should I know? The guy was a professional snoop. Maybe he was poking around where he didn't belong and slipped and fell. Outside.
Well, the blood trail clearly originates inside the warehouse. Evidence indicates cleanup. It was washed out with bleach and water.
You know, it's amazing what you lab people can come up with your scientific testing. But it still means nothing to me. It doesn't have anything to do with any activities in this warehouse. That I know about, anyway.
Okay, were you at the warehouse on the day of the crime?
No. So if something did happen, to give you that DNA evidence, I wasn't around to see it.
Who else has access to your warehouse?
Well, because of frequent art deliveries, Nathan Ackerman has keys.
Okay, where were you at 7 p.m.?
That's easy. Home. With my wife. Watching TV. You want to know what programs?
I thought he was gonna tell me anyway. Okay, no more
I
questions?
haven't got anything.
Okay. Now let's talk to Nick. Let's see if we can talk to that Ackerman dude, because his fingerprint was on... Okay, you check on Gus.
Well, Mrs. Klein says her husband was indeed home watching television with her at 7 p.m., for what that's worth.
Okay, can we talk to a suspect again? The gallery owner.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
Because his print was on that gun. So it's looking bad for him. Why do you have access to Gus' warehouse?
Well, certainly I have access. I pick up artwork there. And even help unload it when it comes in. Mr. Klein isn't exactly a kid and can use a hand occasionally.
When were you there last?
Not exactly sure. Several days ago, perhaps.
Hey, Tag! Hello again! How's it going? I think we're getting close to finding out who had killed the dude. No, I can't access it right now. I wanted to show you the Trinity chart with all the stuff, but we have to question him first. Did you kill Gary Melvoy?
We found your fingerprints on the murder weapon at the crime scene. That's enough right there, Mr. Ackerman, to reserve your cell on death row.
What? This is preposterous!
Not really. A sleazy PI threatens to expose your drug trafficking and money laundering operation unless you give him a nice taste.
It seems for a time a doable business expense, until finally Melvoy gets too greedy and you do him. 2 shots in the back of the head. You're an old hand at grading up artwork. The statue is just leaking a little.
Hey, I am by. Welcome back. No, you haven't missed the outcome yet. I think we're close.
I swear to you, I did not do this awful thing.
I think we're close. Can we check this? Yes, we can track the Trinity now, so I'll show you tag and I hand by. We go to suspect, evidence Trinity. We start with Nathan Ackerman, who we just talked to. There is a fingerprint from the gun that was from Nathan that links us to the victim. We have the powdery substance, the photo of the at the gallery, the bag of powder and the fingerprints on it, leading to the crime scene. And we have the handgun, white chunk from the drain, the bullet from the body, and the photo of the body in the crate. They all lead to the victim from the crime scene. So this is all we have for Nathan Ackerman at the moment. Michael Dubois, however bad his taste in shirts, he has a little less on this side. He still has the crowbar with which he opened his RV. He still has the microphone and recorder which belonged to the victim. And there's a picture of him at the warehouse. There's a .22 handgun, but it didn't have his prints on it. There's a white chunk from the drain, the bullet, but those are only the links between the crime scene and the victim, not between Michael Dubois. And Gus Klein, he still has no connection with him. He has 2 connections with the crime scene. That's the testimony of the landlord and the photo of the warehouse, and of course these items remain the same. So that's where I hope it's Old Shirtman. That's Michael Dubois, the Old Shirtman. I'm still leaning towards Nathan Ackerman because he has this connection between them, and he's one of the only to have it. But we just talked to Ackerman. So let's see if we can talk to Gus as well. I think we can ask Brass for Gus too, right? Suspect. Landlord. Landlord, that's Gus, and the fiancé is the bad dude.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
Let's see what he has to say. If we have any questions for him.
I haven't got anything.
Nope, okay. So we talked with him, we talked with Nathan. We asked him about the... I think we need to go to the lab. Hello, I just got back to... Yes, that's why I was showing you guys the Trinity with everything of the suspects, so you would be up to date. So, you thought it was the Old Shirtman, okay. Tag, who do you think did it? If you would have to put money on it, who do you think did it? Okay. Who do we have to talk to? Oh, the fiancé. We have talked to the landlord. We have talked to the gallery owner.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
Thank you for the rundown. You're very welcome. It was the least I could do to get you back up to speed. Does he have
I
anything?
don't have anything else for you.
Am I missing something? Maybe Carrie knows something then.
I've told you everything I know.
This is getting annoying. I think I've missed something because I'm really bad at this sort of thing. Mystery and puzzles go straight off my head. Sometimes I see it straight and I know what to do, and sometimes it's difficult. But we're still not done here because it's not red. We're still not done here. Did we miss something here then? What did we miss? Did we have to take this?
Looks like the area is clean. Nice job being thorough.
It just bugs me that this area doesn't have the red mark on it, that it's all processed. But I've went over here with my mouse. Nothing lights up. Are we missing something here then? Nothing on the boxes. Did I miss something in here? I love a good mystery puzzle game. Me too, but I would like to solve this case, and I think I'm missing something, but I have no clue to what I'm missing. And I don't think that we have a warrant for someone already. Warrants obtained. Nope. I feel like we should be talking to someone, but everyone I want to talk to says they don't have anything to say. But Carrie's apartment is also still white, so did we miss something here? Can I click on something here? Or can I just look around because it's fun?
I've told you everything I know.
I know you're both way better than I am, to be honest. Well, I feel like I'm very bad at it right now because I have no clue what I'm missing. I know I'm missing something, but I don't know what, and it drives me nuts. Moments like these make me wanna Google.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
They make me wanna Google and see what I missed. Oh wait. How do you explain your prints on a gun? Yes.
It was stuck away in the first aid kit for some reason. I ran across it when I was scrounging around in there looking for aspirin. I have migraines due to stress. So I had that horrible thing in my hand and looked at it like the apparition it seemed to be. Then like a child touching a hot potato, I dropped it back in that kit.
Thanks, Strook. What? You find a handgun in your first aid kit and you throw it back in? You don't think, I might have to go to the police with this. I might have to stash it away somewhere or nobody can find it. No, I found my method. And if you have migraines, wouldn't you have aspirin in your office instead of going God knows where to find the first aid kit? Okay. If you didn't kill him, who did then?
I'm not in a position to say.
No, of course not.
But I am not who you're looking for. You're making a tragic mistake if you think I'm your man.
Let's see what I missed. Totally average gamers. I know you're both way better than I am, to be honest. Okay, I got that part. My brain is way too creative, no logic whatsoever. Troke says you can do it, or I can do it. I don't know if Troke was talking to Tag or me. And Henpai says it's not true, Tag. You can have both. You see what my problem is with this game. I see faults in it, and I try to explain the faults. But I just have to play this game and not think about that. What do you know about the gambling machines?
Nothing much. Something to do with the casino that Michael Dubois is due to start managing soon.
Okay.
So let's run the case. The evidence tells us that Nathan Ackerman's finger was on the trigger, and his crates and drugs were at the scene.
There's Gus Klein, shady landlord laundering money through Ackerman's gallery and rigging video poker machines for bogus payoffs.
And we have ex-bookie Dubois, who's ready to take over the family casino, and his buddy-buddy with the man with the magic slots. He broke into Melvoy's apartment and lied about his alibi for his time of death.
And that leads us back to Gary Melvoy, who stumbles onto a situation ripe for blackmail, with Dubois, Ackerman, and Klein as blackmail targets. But can we place any of these fine citizens at the warehouse where Melvoy was killed and crated?
So maybe we should talk to somebody besides ourselves, like Dubois' conflicted fiancée, Carrie.
Well, Trug and Tag, maybe you can find a puzzle game, a logic game that you can co-host. Would be nice to follow. Trug, I may need your assistance with the witness when I get near the end. Okay, we just heard Catherine and Grissom talk about who did it. I think we're going to the end of the case, finally. It's been a bit longer than I thought, but I've been talking a bit more with you guys. Who do you think did it? I will open up the Trinity once more. First we have Nathan Ackerman. He's the dude from the gallery. Nothing changed since the last time I opened it, so you know what it all means if you paid attention. Michael Dubois. Nothing changed since the last time I talked this over with you guys. Gus Klein. Also nothing changed. But with current girls questioning warrant for the landlord and arrest warrant for the landlord, so who knows? Arrest warrant, arrest warrant. They all say arrest warrant as current goal. Who do you think? Did you change your mind? I still think it's Nathan Ackerman, but I could be wrong. So let me know who you think did it, and we're going on. I wanted to see if Carrie has something to tell me right now, because she's still not a red. She still doesn't have a red dot. So I feel I still have something to do there. Oh, thank you, Fledis and Edmondson.
It just doesn't seem to end, does it? I said I didn't want to know, but how can I not know? Now you're saying the man I love is involved in, what is it called? Money laundering? And rigging slot machines for use in my father's casino? If this is true, then my sister is right. I really am a fool. Have you told her? Have you told Lucy any of this?
You asked us to be discreet, so we've come to you first.
Old shirt. So I Henpai, you think Michael Dubois did it? Okay. Is there anything else you can tell us?
I don't know if this will help, but
Oh.
I was emptying the trash and came across this broken watch. It was Michael's. I'd given it to him as an engagement gift. Why would he throw something so precious away?
We'll do our best to find out. I appreciate your candor, and I really do think you'll find that the truth will set you free.
That's just it, Dr. Grissom. I really didn't want to be free. I wanted a normal life as a wife and eventually a mother. I was perfectly content to be bound to one man until we grew old together. Now I'm free, and we'll have to learn to find something meaningful in that. Something that doesn't require my strength to come from someone else.
Ooh. Oh, oh.
That's blood, all right. But whose?
Well, let's find out, shall we? We're getting close, guys. Brooke says everyone has their strengths and weaknesses. We're meant to lift each other up. I'm down anytime. Cool. That's awesome. Okay, we found blood. That means DNA. Blood on watch. Victim's DNA. That looks like a match.
So Michael Dubois has Melvoy's blood on his hands. Literally. What else is he not telling us?
Okay, so I guess we need to talk to Michael again because something is fishy. This whole case is fishy because they could have done they all could have done it. Suspect, we want to talk to Michael, and Michael is the fiancé.
He's on his way to interrogation now.
Okie dokie. We've got your broken watch. Guess whose blood is on it?
Damn that Lucy to hell! What, she's going through her sister's trash now? It's a frame, you know it is. You know how vindictive that...
But not Lucy, Mr. Dubois. It's Carrie who's finally putting out the trash.
Carrie? Carrie gave me up? No, I don't believe it.
You had a blackmailer on your back. Money would temporarily shut him up. Murder, however, would make that permanent.
I don't have anything else for you.
Grab that gun from the first aid kit, forced Gary Melvoy at gunpoint to drive into the warehouse where you executed him, double tap in the back of the head. Then you crated him up, cleaned up his car, and drove it into the alley.
Listen, I was in that warehouse, but I'm not the murderer. I'm your prime witness. I saw Gus Klein kill the bastard, and I have the evidence to prove it.
Oh.
I'm always open to listening to what new evidence has to say.
Well, then listen to this tape. It's the last thing before he was caught. Listen for yourself.
So we've been playing this for 2.5 hours, and now he tells us I saw him kill the guy. I think there's supposed to be an audio tape here, but we got a glitch because it's not showing us the audio tape. Okay, we got a tape, so we have to listen to it at the lab. Best strength is teamwork. It's a lovely way to put it. I've studied human behavior for years and found this to be a frustrating truth since I'm an introvert, but also find it relieving too. Nice. Items. Where's the tape? Documents then? Ah. Let's listen to it, guys. Play.
You know, if you weren't so damn greedy, maybe we could have done business. Could have used a man with your kind of sleazeball skills. But you don't know where to stop, do you? Money laundering, dirty slots. Sounds like a gold mine to a lowlife like you. Well, here's your part of the gold mine, the shaft. Do it, Mike.
Gus, no, I can't kill the bastard. I don't go there, man, I'm telling you. Even if I did, hell, guy's been tailing me for days. How long will it take for the cops to be onto me?
You raise a good point, Mike. So, Nathan, considering the spot you're in, you could stand to do me a favor and gain a few points. Here's the gun. Take it.
God, no. Take that thing back. I don't even like the feel of that horrible weapon. Don't ask me. Don't make me. I could never take a human life.
You babies. Give me that damn thing. Idiots. I won't lie and say it's been nice. See how hard that was? Now that you've made the boss do the dirty work, I'll give you the dirtier work. Clean up this mess. If I'm late for dinner, the missus will kill my ass.
Well, a nice confession. But we still need to do a routine voice match just to be sure.
Was already going there.
The voice on both tapes matches Klein's voice. And the chime on the tape matches the warehouse clock. 7 chimes means 7 o'clock. So much for being home with the missus.
Okay, so we now know who did it, guys. I'm sorry, I had to sneeze. Let's go to brass, because Gus did it. We were both wrong. We were both wrong. Gus did it.
Let's
Sleazy
talk to that
bastard.
lying scumbag now.
Thank you. I tried to sneeze away from my microphone, but I don't think I succeeded well. We know you murdered the dude.
Oh, you do, huh? Why? Were you there? You got pictures?
Better.
You've got words. Your words.
Yes.
Gary Melvoy was no saint, but he was an efficient PI, and he caught you on audio tape, and 2 witnesses back him up.
That tape's a damn fake. And Dubois and Ackerman are psychopathic liars. Both of them.
Talk all you want. We have the evidence.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Melvoy tailed Dubois to the warehouse. You caught him taking pictures of the drug crates and brought him in at gunpoint. After failing to intimidate your lackeys to do your dirty work, you killed him, execution style, and made them clean it up.
Arrest old shirt for a shirt. I wish I could.
What you didn't know was that his recorder was still running, and his blood was being washed out of your warehouse. By making Ackerman and Dubois clean up your mess, you created the circumstances that allowed us to obtain the evidence to put you away.
I want a lawyer right now. We'll see if you can really build a case on a doctored tape on the word of a couple of raving sociopaths.
Funny thing is, you figured Melvoy was onto your whole operation. Money laundering, slot rigging, drug running, the whole dirty deal. But the evidence indicates he knew only about the drugs. You could have cut a deal and walked away. But now, you're going to be taken away.
Well, guys and girls.
Everybody played the game of CYA. The PI leaving that tape running, Dubois grabbing it to save himself, Klein scooting home to alibi up with the missus, and Ackerman selling his cronies out to us. Now they're all heading to lockup, with Carrie and Lucy Kennelly left to pick up the pieces. Carrie at least had the strength to see the truth about the man in her life. With luck, the truth will set her free. On the other hand, it's true that you helped uncover the proof needed to send Klein, Dubois, and Ackerman into well-deserved captivity. You did excellent work on all of your cases. I look forward to working with you more in the future. We can always use another good pair of hands, eyes, and most importantly, brains.
Woohoo.
You investigated every possible angle on this case. Doesn't happen often, but I'm very impressed.
Yay! That was the last one, the big white lie, master and master. The only one I didn't get master for is pictures at the execution. I got investigator. It's because I asked one question and the answer didn't even help me. So, first person shooter, master. That was the this is the case with the guy who was killed at the gaming convention. Daddy's girl. This was the guy. This was the one with the sisters. Rough Cut is with the guy who was in the desert, and the big white lie was the one we just did. We're done, guys. Yay, nice one. Well done. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you being here with me the whole trip. It's been a while. It took a bit longer than I expected, but I really wanted to finish this. Nicely done. Thank you, Wildest Dream. I'm gonna sign off now. We did it. We finished the game. There's nothing more to do. So I can finally say another game finished from my backlog. Tag, sorry I wasn't much help, but I enjoyed the streams. Well, that's most important. I hope you had fun in the chat with the other people and with me. I hope you enjoyed the games. Maybe we surprised you a bit with the guys who did it. What's the next game you're going to play? I'm still on PlayStation 4. I'm streaming Dragon Age Inquisition. And I still have some other CSI games. So I'm gonna try those out on my PC and let's see which one works. So it's probably gonna be a CSI game again, if it works. Woohoo. If I know more about which game it will be, I will surely tweet about it, but I have to check if they run on my computer because it's Windows 10 and it can be a bug sometimes with playing all the games, I've noticed. Have a nice day, evening everyone. Cheers for the great stream. Catch you later. Thank you very much, Taruk, Henpai, Tag, Wildest Dream, Millie Tigger. Hey, you're still around. Thank you very much for being here. I wish you a very good night, or if you're on the other part of the sea, I wish you a very good day because you still have some hours left to go. Thank you and good night. Catch you all later, folks.